Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done. Do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that.
Now, I know you want to go, but here's the thing. I know you want to go. This is the greatest information that you'll ever hear. Now, why did he mention anything about your beard and your head? Why did he mention that?
Because hair is power.
Hair is power. Okay. Why would God be so? Why did he mention that? Why did he go to this scripture? What was he talking about before?
It was a rule.
It was a what?
A rule.
A rule, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about God's law, statute, commandments? Does anybody know about God's law, statute, commandments? Who can name the 10 commandments right now? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not steal.
Oh, you got thou shalt not steal. What you say? Thou shalt not kill. What you say?
Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife.
Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife. But again, we are the Israelites according to the Bible.
Right.
We are the people in the Bible. We are them. God says thou shalt not steal, like you said, right? But in the black community, are people stealing?
Yeah.
You said thou shalt not cover other people's wives. Is that adultery going on in our neighborhoods? You said thou shalt not what? Thou shalt not kill. But we got young men with all types of guns. I can't even name them out. Killing each other, senseless. Is that going on in our neighborhood? All right. So now something's not right. That's why we out here. That's why he went over the curses. Go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. I want to bring something out to you. Verse 16. I understand.
I gotta go pick up my mama in Atlanta, man. That's an hour drive.
I understand. A lot of us came from Atlanta. We just came from Atlanta. This is the greatest message you're gonna ever hear.
I understand.
Let me ask you this before you go. Who's this?
An image of Jesus, I guess.
That's the image of Jesus. You believe that?
That's Michelangelo's lover.
That's it, Michelangelo's lover. You close. You close.
That's
You
what
close.
he's doing.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
That ain't-
Verse
that ain't
64.
you.
Let me show you a curse. Because we steal from each other, kill each other, we rob from each other, we commit adultery. Let me show you what God put upon us. Read. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. So we was in Israel. That's why you talk about the land. That's our land.
That's right.
That's why they fighting over our land.
That's right.
But we in here in America. Guess what? Because we were scattered. Us taking us from our land, we were scattered. We got people in South America. We got people in Mexico. We got people in Haiti. We got people in Europe. We got people in all these little islands. Yes, we might call them a different name, but we still the same people.
Right.
We all went through slavery because we broke God's laws. We, from the one end of the earth, even into the other, from all the way over here to over here, we were scattered. And there, thou shalt serve other gods. So, when you get to these lands, when you get to America, when you get to Europe, when you get to South America, we're going to serve other gods. So it won't be the God of this Bible that we all got in our house, that our grandma got. You might think you're serving this God, but if you read it, you're like, I'm not going according to what he says. It's deeper than just thou shalt not steal.
Right.
It's deeper than thou shalt not kill.
Right.
It's more to it. Read. Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. So your forefathers had not known these other gods that we now serving.
Right.
Read. Even wood and stone. God said you're going to be serving wood and stone. When you was brought up, were you going to church? Was your parents taking you to church? Right? What's the wood represent? He said you're going to be serving a God that's resemble a wood.
Idol.
Okay, but what today? Today's in America, what would resemble that?
House, foundation.
What this man represent?
Oh,
The what?
bro.
It was that simple. As soon as I pointed him, you already knew, right? It doesn't make so much sense. God prophesied that. He told us if we're going to break God's laws, we're going to be serving another God. That's idolatry, huh? Say what, yo? You don't believe in the boat?
The name of the boat in Jesus Christ.
They call it Jesus, one of the boats, Jesus Christ. And guess what? In this image right here, that's what they call it. Now, it said wood and stone. Now, you know the wood. What's the stone?
Bring it out.
What's the stone? Okay, think about it, huh?
The building.
No. Think about it. So we talking about the Israelites.
The tomb.
No, you're going too far. You're going too far. All right, stay with me.
Okay.
We think about the black race, the black Hispanics. The blacks have two main religions that they go to, either Christianity or what? Huh?
Islam.
What?
Islam.
Okay. What is about Islam that you know about? Is dealing with a stone.
Bring it out.
Their God, Allah.
Allah, right? But the Hajj, when they make a Hajj, there's in the Mecca, that big old square, that's a stone that they walk around.
Right.
They praise it.
Right.
They kiss it. They get on their knees and worship it.
Right.
God said, those are not gods, those are gods that your forefathers never known.
Right.
These are new gods on the earth.
Right.
That's what we do today. Idolatry is one of the biggest sins that we commit right now.
Yes, right.
Number one, because we fall away because we committed sin. Go to Revelation 1 now. We're going to show you, because I know you want to go. You're going to leave with this, all right? You're going to leave with this.
I don't want to leave, but I got it.
I understand. I want you to leave with this, though. I want you to leave with this. Before you go anywhere, I want you to know this. I don't ever want you to say this is the image that they say Jesus Christ. I want you to call this the devil.
Yes, right.
That's what you call that. That's what you call lies. That's what you call blasphemy. That's what you call ruin my whole people. This is where we receive that image.
Right.
Well, you think we're serving that God in Africa?
No.
See?
Okay, so when did we start serving it?
Here.
And now today we serve it hard. It don't have to be forced upon us. It's given to us. My mom right now carried a cross with her. She got an image of a white man in her house. We do it so easily now because we're so broken spiritually.
Right, bring it out.
Go to it.
Let's read Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
Bring it out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now we're talking about the true God now. Now he said the hairs on his head were white in color and woolly in texture. Check your hat off.
Right.
That hair texture right here on his head. Look at that. What kind of texture is that?
Bring it out.
It's woolly. Keep it on. Read.
As white as snow.
As what?
As white as snow.
So he had white woolly hair, right? You understand what Christ's looking like, right? Let's read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now he's looking at his eye. This is John I'm talking about. John is looking at Christ right now. He's looking at his eyes like I'm looking at you. The white around his eyes was red. Read.
And his feet.
Now we're looking at his feet. I don't see none of y'all feet. But sis, your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right?
Bring it out.
So he's looking at his feet. Jeremiah, read.
Like unto fine bread.
Like unto what?
Fine bread.
Like unto what?
Fine bread.
Now, my man right here. What's fine brass? Ain't what you told me. We ain't talking about that brass. What's fine brass?
Copper color.
It's a what?
Copper.
Okay, now let's dumb it down though. Talk to me like a kid. Copper, in school I never say a copper color.
Brown.
A what?
Brown.
A what? So Christ's feet is what color? What Christ's feet color?
Bring it out.
His feet right here. What color is it?
White.
Really?
Bring it out.
They don't stop there. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
But it looked like that brown being burned in a furnace.
Right.
Now, that's not no regular brown, is it? What color is that?
Black. Dark black.
Darker than you,
Yes.
darker than me.
Bring it out.
This is our God in the Bible.
Right.
And this is my favorite part of the verse. I love all this, right?
Right.
I love this. But this part right here, I love the most because the white man has made us submissive unto them, made us docile, made us want to be a boy to them. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be to yourself. No, read.
And his voice.
His what?
His voice as the sound of many waters.
What's the sound of many waters?
Oh, that's a loud sound.
Have you ever stand next to a waterfall and hear yourself talk?
No, you can't.
You can't hear yourself talk. You drown yourself out. You can't hear that. That's how we are as a black people. That's how Christ spoke. Like I'm doing right now to you guys. That's how Christ spoke. He was in this image. How does he talk? In the movies, how does he talk? What's an example? Read.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's very passive.
No, I want an example. Show me how you
Well,
talk.
he said he be talking like, well, you people,
Like that.
we
Just
need
like
to
that.
understand
Just like
and
that.
come together
Just
and,
like that.
you know,
Just like that.
calm and collect.
People come together. Like the pastors today at church.
Right, bring it
No
up.
passion. Right? They talk with weakness. No. When Christ came to the scene, he made it be known that I'm here. Come to me, my sheep. That's how God spoke.
Bring it up.
That's why we out here. He forced us. He commanded us to come out and teach our people, to wake y'all up, to come back to God's law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
Now, I understand, sir. You good. But you know what? This image is a what? The what? The what? The what? The devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
According to the Bible, Revelation 2 and 9. According, not my words, sir. Not my words. According to the Bible. Read.
Revelations chapter 2 verse 9.
Bring it up.
I know thy works and tribulation.
He know all y'all works and tribulation. He know the hard things that you're going through. He know that our people living from check to check. He know that we are oppressed in America, in South America, in Europe. He know that we are.
Read. And poverty.
We are poor. Read.
But thou art rich.
He said, you are rich. You are rich. Why? Because you have the kingdom at hand. You should know your nationality. You should know who you are. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
The what?
The blasphemy.
My man, he said the blasphemy, the lies
Of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So he know the blasphemy of them who call themselves Jews, but he said they are not the Jews. Who are they today? Who are they today? Who are now calling themselves the Jews? My man with the venom shirt, come here. Who are the ones that call themselves the Jews now? Stay here. Stay here, blue shirt.
Guys, I got work.
Now y'all stay here, man. It's the best knowledge. Who today call themselves the Jews and are not? Sis, you know? Who are calling themselves Israel and are not Israel? You know? What's that, Kente? Y'all don't know.
I would say Caucasian. I'm not
The
sure.
Caucasian, you don't see them people with what they call it, the yarmulkes. They be coming around with their little curly around their hair. You ain't never seen that before, sis? You don't see them people dressed in all black with a top hat, looking goofy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. The land of Israel, you talked about this fighting over there, right? There's a group of people, Caucasian people, the so-called, their names is Edomites, Amalek, but they are so-called white people who fighting over our land. They stole our identity.
Right.
You're not African American.
Right.
You're not African American.
Right.
You're not West Indian.
Right.
You're not Haitian.
Right.
You're not Mexican. You're not none of that. Your God's chosen people. Y'all are the Israelites. But what happened was they stole our identity. We lost everything because we sinned against God. That's what Abba Messiah was talking about. When we sin against God, He's going to put us through a godly punishment. For you now, what's your last name, sis? Huh? King. That's your last name? What's your last name, sir? Huh? Respis. Respis. Now, before we came to America, was that our last names? No? When did you get that last name? When did your people get that last name? Y'all still have family reunions, right? Y'all have family reunions?
Not like that, though.
But when did y'all get that last name?
I believe it was adopted through slavery.
It was. It's his father's last name. It's his father's last name. Whoever slave plantation you was on, that was your owner. You was property. And now we kept the last names, and now we have family reunions. You see that? Our people are lost because we broke God's laws, statutes, commandments. So we know thou shalt not kill. We know thou shalt not steal, right? We know these. But it's more deeper than that, sis. It's more deeper than that, bro. About, for instance, us amongst the men and women. Is there order amongst us? Is there unity? Sis, is there unity amongst the black community?
Not much.
Not at all, I'll say.
Not at all.
Right, straightforward. Not at all. It's not, there's none, right? Like, we'll come together at the club, like tonight, we're gonna get together, right? People gonna get together, we're gonna be drinking, having fun. The next you know, next morning, Channel News, we see somebody die, right? We see that, right? Amos 3, go back to that. And we're gonna show y'all something. right? We're going to go over something real quick. We're going to go over the laws of God. Because all this happened, the way their last names is because you sinned against God. The way you in America is because you sinned against God. Because we're going through so much hell, so much damage, so much mental health problems is because we sinned against God.
Right.
Let's read.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, children of Israel. So he's talking to you guys right now. Children of Israel. You're not African American. Read.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
He went over the history. Moses brought us out of Egypt, right? God sent Moses. So now he's talking to his family. Read.
Saying, you only have I known.
That means like a child, right? You're not going to, you got kids? Your kids come in late at the house, right? You told them to be in at a certain time. But they tell you, but mom, I was with the other people too. Are you going to worry about the other kids? You worry about your own. Sis, stay here real quick. Stay here. Read.
Of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Because you love your kids so much, he's going to punish you for your iniquities. Because he's going to punish you for your iniquities, right? Okay, so now we need to know the laws, right? Deuteronomy 22. Let's go there. Let's show y'all what's been turned upside down. Let's show you what's been lied to us. Let's show you what we strayed away from. This Bible right here is our culture.
Right.
Not hip hop, not baddies, not Facebook, none of that. This is our culture. Right. And we lost it. Let's go back to it. Read.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
All right, that was a lot, right? It's a lot, but I'm going to make it up in a nutshell. Sir, if you see me right now talking to you with the Bible in a dress, would you come over here and take a picture?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You still listen?
Yeah.
Well, how about you? Well, if I had a dress on, preaching the Bible, would you still come over and listen to what I got to say? He said, yeah, he'll still come over if I had a dress on. What you say? You say, yeah. Hey, sir, what you say? Y'all stay here because there's a lot of confusion in. No, stay here. Stay here. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So, God is telling us what should be done, not by how we feel. So what did God say?
Read. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does that mean? A woman shall not wear which pertaineth to a man. What does that mean?
But holding something you're not.
Huh?
Being something you're not, right?
Wearing?
Yeah, wearing something you're not.
It just goes into clothing. It don't have to be something that you're not, but wearing, right?
Yeah.
Read the last part.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So my man, you said that it would be okay if I had a dress on talking to you with the mic.
Right.
God says a man should not wear what women wear.
Right.
Why? Because for all who do so is an abomination. What she got on, is that appropriate? No? Okay, so now you starting to make some sense now, right? You said no, right? Because you understand what the word of God is saying.
Right.
What should she have on?
But less revealing.
Less revealing, right?
Yeah.
Modesty, right?
Right.
Give me an example. What should a woman be wearing nowadays? What should they be wearing?
I can't really say what they should be wearing, but I can say less
Dresses?
less showing less.
Let's show it. So let me ask you, is what you're wearing is appropriate according to God? No, right? Go to 2 Timothy 2. I'm going to show you something. This is why we can't come together. My man, before you go, I'm talking to you. Come here.
I got a lady in the car down here.
I know. It's going to be quick. Listen, this is why we out here. We out here for you. Listen, we out here to get our people in order.
Right.
Our people don't understand that. We think we good. We not good. What's coming is terror. When Christ cracked the sky, it's coming. You don't have no chance to get yourself right at that time. This is the time now to listen to the word of God. So read that.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So my man, your wife, right? I'm going to ask you. You got white?
Nah, not
A
yet.
girl?
Nah.
Okay. You by yourself?
Huh? Yeah, that's my friend though.
Got your friend?
Friend, yeah.
What kind of friend?
Like kids, friends with kids. That's it. Ain't nothing that
What's
crazy.
with benefits?
Nah, no benefits. No benefits.
So y'all-
benefits ain't good.
So there's no relation?
No relation. No relation.
All right.
Yeah.
How would you say? All right, back. But his...
You gotta be straight within yourself first, right?
You're right. So you celibate?
Yeah. On
All
work.
praises. That's good. All right, so now sis, God said, read that again.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In modest apparel. You got a daughter? So, God said women should adorn themselves in modest apparel. What is a modest apparel? You don't know what a modest apparel? A lot of black women don't know what modest apparel is in America. What is modest apparel?
I mean, you dressing beautiful, but you still you revealing your beauty, but you're not revealing your body part.
There you go.
There you go.
A dress, a skirt that go all the way down. Not no freakum dress. So now, why is that so important? You got a daughter. Why is that so important?
Because it gives out the wrong demeanor. It gives out the wrong invitation. Come on.
What's the invitation? We all men. Let's talk. What are you talking about?
You showing me you more sexual than your brain power, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You showing everything that you got to offer already. Right? A man should not see everything that a woman should be working with. Her body belongs to her husband.
Right.
Period. That should not be revealed to any man. You understand that, sis? Your body should not be revealed to just any man. Your body belongs to your husband. Same as go for your daughter. When your daughter get of age, no man should be seeing her figure. Right? That's what the Bible talks about. Don't you worry about that? Don't you worry about a man doing something wrong to your daughter? But if you allow her to walk around in revealing clothes, you have crazy men. I don't care what you think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna protect. These men are sick out here that would do anything. Sick. That's why we should be wearing what, sis? All right? So that's what we must do. So now, we must talk about that. As for your situation, sis, right? You know to wear a dress, right? So that's what you're gonna do. So what you gonna do with those pants? Yeah. You know you should wear a dress. Are you gonna do it? Why would you do it? Not what I said. What did God say? God said He wants you to see you in a dress. Zephaniah 1. I'm gonna show you something. A long dress. Beautiful dresses. You've seen dresses before.
Yeah, I have.
You know what beautiful dresses are. Zephaniah, let's go.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children.
You married?
Yeah, I'm gonna see him now, but he locked up.
You locked up? Okay, sorry to hear about that. But I want you to hear this scripture before you go, all right? Read it again.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice, what's that? When Christ come the second time. All right? That big old crack in the sky. When He come to save His people. But He said the Lord's sacrifice. It's going to be a lot of killing. There's going to be a lot of death when Christ come. So now, not only He's going to save a remnant of us, but also of us who not keeping God's commandments, He going to kill. Read.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
You Christ's child, right? God's child, right? So He said, I'm going to punish the king's children. Read.
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
And all that are clothed in strange apparel. He's going to punish the ones that's clothed in strange apparel. Who are they? Who is the people that's clothed in strange apparel? What's a strange apparel? What's a strange apparel to God? What you got on? We read it. Man should not wear that pertains to a woman. Woman should not wear that pertains to a man.
Right.
Got on pants.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. nation is you.